Hello everyone, my name's Zane and welcome back to another magic video. Today I'm going to be showing you a really cool magic story trick that you will learn at the end of this video. So, let's crack on. Before we start, we need to shuffle these cards. Now, let the story begin. Once upon a time, there were 4 kings. They were strolling down the woods with their horses. Then a storm came. They booked to the nearest hotel and they waited. After a while, their wives, the queens, arrived from shopping. While they were shopping, they met 4 men. These men were the jacks. The queens, without asking the kings, let the jacks in. While the jacks were shopping, they met 4 other men. They were called the 4 aces. Without asking the queens, the jacks let the aces in. Then the storm was crashing down and then lightning hit the electricity and it was a blackout. They couldn't see anything and they just tried to pass the time. They kept moving and moving and playing in pitch darkness. But they all knew that they were safe. Now, please, cut the cards 3 times. One more time, please. Perfect. Now, when the lights came back on the next morning, they found out that the queens were with the queens, the jacks were with the jacks, the aces were with the aces, and the kings were with the kings. And that is the queen, jack, ace, and king joint card trick. Okay, let's crack on with the tutorial. Firstly, you grab your pack of cards and you pick out the 4 aces, the 4 jacks, the 4 queens, and the 4 kings. Make sure that the kings are at the bottom, the queens are at the second to bottom, the jacks are second to top, and the aces are at the top. At the start, you saw me shuffle the cards. Now, how I didn't lose the order is I pre-shuffle them using this special shuffle where you keep taking off, you take the top card, then you take that top card and keep doing that. And what it does is it reverses it. So, you grab the deck and you say, I'm going to shuffle them. And you pretend shuffle by taking the top card. More faster you do it, the more it looks like you're actually shuffling it, but you're not. And now, then the exact same order. Okay, let's see how this is done. Now this is something called a self-working trick. A trick that all it needs is preparation of what you need. That's it. It just works itself. So first, it's a story based. So you can make up your own story, but we'll just say, so you place the 4 kings like this and you say the kings, they were walking through the woods with their horses and then a storm came. They booked in the nearest hotel. After, the queens arrived and you have to make sure it's always set up like this. Then the queens, they met the jacks, and then they let them in, and then they do the same for the aces. Okay? And then you say, oh, a blackout. And now this is the most important part. What you do is you grab the king, this king, you slide it under the queen, and then you slide both of them under the jack, and then all 3 of these under the ace. And then you make a little pile. Now, and then you place the pile on the next one, And you do the same. Grab the king, put it under the queen. Grab the king and the queen, put it under the jack. Then grab the king, queen, and jack under this ace. That's the second pile. And then you do that for the rest of the other piles. One more time. And then you ask the spectator to cut the cards 3 times. If you don't know what cutting the cards is, where you take as much as you want from the top, put it to the side, and grab the other pile, put it on top. You have to do it 3 times, or otherwise it will not work. Do it once more. And no matter what, how much cards you pick up, it will always work. Last time. There we go. Now, the next part, it looks randomized, but it's actually set up perfectly. So what you do is you place it as if you're placing the kings, the queens, the jacks, and the aces. You go, but this time they're different. Okay? You place them across, then you go down. You place them across again. And you say the aces go with the aces, the kings go with the kings, the queens go with the queens, and then finally the jacks go with the jacks. And they all appear in the cross row. Now in the story, I say that they're all in a different room, but all of them are in the same room. So all of the aces in the same room, all the kings in the same room, and so forth. It is a very good self-working trick, and it's so simple. I bet my baby sister can learn it. But anyway, I will see you later. Goodbye.